Now, it sounds fancy, but what in the world are plyometrics really good for? And should you be doing them if you are a beginner? Now, plyometrics are great because they help to build an aspect of fitness called power. Power is incredibly important because what it does is it combines the ability to move something fast, either your body or a weight, and at a heavy load, right? So if you're a powerful athlete, you can move something heavy very, very quickly. And this could be, in this case, your body. Your body, even if you are light, your body still is pretty heavy. It's usually for most people at least 130 pounds, for a lot of men, you're getting probably around 160 to 180 pounds. A lot of women, I think probably 120 to 150 would be a reasonable weight for most individuals, especially athletes. But regardless, plyometrics are great because they help to build power. And as I mentioned, power can be assessed by the ability to move a weight or your body super heavy and super fastly, right? So the thing about plyometrics though is that you actually don't need any weight. So you're able to produce power by using your own body weight through different things like box jumps, side to side hops where you are jumping as high as you can side to side. Usually this is going to be any type of jumping movement. And this can be really, really good for beginners because a lot of times that extra weight can add some complexity to the movement, which can increase the risk of injury if that beginner is somebody who has not gotten any formal instruction on how to do these specific things. And ultimately though, plyometrics are really, really good on top of building power to build proper movement mechanics. So as I mentioned, this might be from jumping, side to side hops. You're learning how to do different movements properly. So how to jump properly, how to move side to side properly, how to navigate your body and have that proper proprioception, balance, and strength in space, of course. Another aspect of plyometrics too that kind of go overlooked is that you can build those proper movement mechanics, but when you move, you need to be able to land from a box jump. You need to be able to land from a side-to-side hop. And when you are doing these plyometrics, it's a great time to have dedicated focus on avoiding your knees caving in when you're landing, or absorbing the landing more when you're going side to side, or how to simply position your knees and body to land properly for yourself. Now, landing a lot of times when it comes to like basketball or soccer or any type of thing where you're running really fast, jumping, etc., this is usually where a lot of injuries occur because there's such a large eccentric force on the landing portion. And for those of you who don't know, the eccentric force, or basically the lengthening of a muscle, is where usually a lot of injuries occur in sports. That's where the most force is produced, okay? So another thing that plyometrics are really good for and that I'm super keen on is it just makes your workout a little more fun. It makes your workout a little bit more fun. You can add them to cardio circuit routines where maybe you're doing some bench press and then you go do some box jumps. Then you go do some pull-ups and then you go do some side-to-side hops, some plyometrics, right? It can really, really add some spice in your workout, skyrocket your overall, heart rate, of course, and allow you to burn some more calories in a fun manner. But the thing about this though is that you don't want to go too fast where your form fails. That's going to be a recipe for disaster because, as we just discussed, you are trying to use this not only to build power, but to build proper movement mechanics, how to land properly, how to just move generally. And if you're going too fast, you're kind of defeating the purpose of all those things. So make sure you're doing it under control. Get some advice and maybe some proper coaching, or you can even look up some videos online. I think I have some videos on box jumps on my channel. I can't remember for sure. But there's a lot of good ones out there. Go ahead and drop this video a like if you learned something new about plyometrics, and let me know down in the comments too if you are going to implement those into your workout.